Welcome to my channel Valuable Rare Coins because, as you know, old is gold. Some of the rarest coins worth big money could be hiding in your hands right now. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and watch till the end. Let's dive in. First, we're turning the spotlight on a true gem from the United States Mint, the 2004 Florida Quarter. This coin might look like a common piece of pocket change to the casual observer, but for collectors and enthusiasts, it represents an exciting opportunity filled with history, unique features, and rare errors that can make it incredibly valuable. So, listen closely because if you're into coin collecting or just love uncovering hidden treasures, this video is packed with insights you won't want to miss. The 2004 Florida Quarter was part of the famous 50-state quarters program, which captured the spirit and heritage of each state with distinctive designs. Florida's coin is especially popular thanks to its vibrant depiction of a Spanish galleon sailing near the state's iconic sabal palm tree, symbolizing the Sunshine State's rich maritime history and natural beauty. While millions of these quarters were minted, what makes certain Florida quarters stand out are specific mint errors and varieties that occurred during production, making these coins highly sought after by collectors across the globe. One of the most fascinating things about the 2004 Florida Quarter is the appearance of doubling errors, particularly on the date and lettering. These double die errors happen when the die strikes the coin twice with slight misalignment, creating a shadow or doubling effect that's clearly visible under magnification. Collectors cherish these errors because they transform an ordinary coin into a unique piece of minting history. If you have a Florida Quarter from 2004, examining the date and inscriptions closely with a loupe or magnifying glass could reveal this subtle but stunning doubling effect, instantly boosting its collectible value. Another rare and exciting feature collectors search for is the missing edge reading error on some Florida quarters. Normally, quarters have a finely ridged edge designed to help prevent counterfeiting and add texture. However, a small number of 2004 Florida quarters were minted with partial or completely missing reading, a minting slip-up that turns these coins into prized finds. This kind of mint error is very rare and instantly elevates the coin's desirability among serious collectors, making it a hot item at auctions and private sales. Condition is another crucial factor that can significantly impact the value of the 2004 Florida Quarter. While the coin was widely circulated, only a small fraction exists today in mint state or uncirculated condition, meaning they retain their original luster, sharp details, and are free from the usual wear and scratches that come with everyday use. Coins graded at MS 65 or higher by professional grading services such as PCGS or NGC are considered premium collectibles, often commanding premium prices thanks to their pristine appearance combined with rare minting anomalies. Recent auctions and private sales have confirmed the increasing demand and rising value for these special Florida quarters. Collectors are willing to pay a premium to add these rare varieties and error coins to their collections, with some fetching significant sums at well-known auction houses. These sales provide a reliable benchmark for the coin's worth and showcase how the market continues to value these gems highly, making it clear that the 2004 Florida Quarter is not just pocket change, but a serious collectible with strong investment potential. If you ever stumble upon a 2004 Florida Quarter, don't overlook it. Take a moment to inspect it closely for those doubling errors on the date or lettering and check the edge for any missing or irregular reading. If you discover these features, getting the coin professionally graded can unlock its true market potential and help you connect with eager buyers or fellow collectors. Remember, coins like this are more than just currency. They're miniature pieces of art and history that tell stories from the mint to your collection. We want to hear from you. Have you ever found a 2004 Florida Quarter with unique mint errors or variations? Or do you have questions about how to spot these rare features? Drop your experiences and questions in the comments below. Sharing your discoveries not only helps you connect with other collectors, but also enriches our vibrant community. Every coin has a story, and your input could help someone else find their next treasure. Second rare coin. We're diving deep into an extraordinary piece from the United States Mint, the 2013 Mount Rushmore Quarter. This coin is more than just a quarter. It's a tribute to one of America's most iconic landmarks and a shining example of collectible excellence. If you think it's just another coin in circulation, think again. There are rare features and errors tied to this quarter that make it an absolute treasure for collectors worldwide. So, get comfortable and listen carefully, because you're about to learn why this coin is creating such a buzz in the numismatic community. The 2013 Mount Rushmore Quarter is part of the America the Beautiful Quarter series, which celebrates the national parks and landmarks of the United States. This particular quarter honors the majestic Mount Rushmore National Memorial, featuring the stunning carved faces of 4 American presidents: George Washington, Thomas Jefferson, Theodore Roosevelt, and Abraham Lincoln. The artistry on this coin is incredibly detailed, capturing the grandeur of the monument in a way that's both inspiring and captivating. But beyond its design, what truly sets this coin apart are the unique errors and minting variations that have emerged. Instantly catching the eye of serious collectors, one of the most fascinating characteristics to look out for on the 2013 Mount Rushmore Quarter is the doubled die error. This occurs when the coin is struck twice with a slight misalignment, creating a visible doubling effect on the lettering or even on parts of the presidential faces. This minting anomaly is highly prized because it transforms an everyday coin into a rare artifact of minting history. Collectors can identify this doubling by closely examining the word Rushmore or the date with a magnifying glass or loupe. This subtle but striking feature adds significant value and desirability, making it a must-have for anyone serious about collecting quarters. Another rare feature collectors often seek is a die crack or die break on this coin. Die cracks happen when the die used to strike the coin develops a small fracture, which then transfers a raised line onto the coin's surface. These cracks can appear in various places, sometimes running across the fields or near the edge, giving the coin a one-of-a-kind texture and appearance. The rarity and uniqueness of these die cracks create a distinct collectible market, especially when combined with the already popular Mount Rushmore design. Coins exhibiting such features tend to attract premium prices and heightened interest in auctions and private sales. The condition of the 2013 Mount Rushmore Quarter plays a pivotal role in its value. While many of these quarters circulated widely, those preserved in pristine, uncirculated condition hold much more appeal. A coin graded mint state 65 or higher by professional graders like PCGS or NGC is considered exceptionally valuable, especially if it also displays any of the rare errors mentioned earlier. Collectors highly prize these flawless specimens, and the demand for them has steadily grown over the past few years, making this coin a smart investment for both novice and veteran collectors alike. Recent auction results have highlighted the increasing market enthusiasm for the 2013 Mount Rushmore Quarter. Some rare error examples and pristine uncirculated coins have commanded impressive sums, confirming the strong collector demand. These high-profile sales provide real-world evidence of the coin's rising value and emphasize how desirable these coins are becoming in the competitive collecting community. With each new auction, more collectors realize the potential hidden in their coin rolls or collections, driving interest even higher. If you happen to own a 2013 Mount Rushmore Quarter, take a moment to inspect it carefully. Use a magnifying glass to check for double die effects, die cracks, or any unusual features that set it apart from the millions produced. If you discover any such anomalies, consider having your coin professionally graded. This can dramatically increase its market value and help you connect with serious buyers or fellow collectors who appreciate these unique treasures. We want to hear from you. Have you found a 2013 Mount Rushmore Quarter with rare errors? Or are you curious about how to spot these features in your own collection? Drop your stories and questions in the comments below. Sharing your experiences helps build a vibrant community of coin lovers where everyone can learn and grow. After all, every coin has a story waiting to be told, and your discoveries might inspire the next great find. Third expensive coin. We're zooming in on a fascinating piece from the United States Mint, the 2001 Kentucky Quarter. This coin isn't just a regular quarter, it's part of the celebrated 50 State Quarters program, highlighting the unique heritage and culture of Kentucky. But what truly sets this quarter apart are the rare errors and distinctive features that have made it a hot item among collectors. If you thought all quarters were created equal, think again. This Kentucky quarter is commanding attention for all the right reasons, so listen closely and enjoy as we uncover why this coin is such a prized gem. The 2001 Kentucky Quarter beautifully captures the state's rich traditions. With its detailed depiction of a thoroughbred racehorse, a goldenrod flower, and a historic log cabin. This design not only honors Kentucky's horse racing legacy, but also celebrates the pioneer spirit that shaped the state. While millions of these coins were minted and circulated, it's the rare versions with specific minting anomalies that have truly captured collectors' imaginations. From subtle doubling to mint errors, these variations have turned this humble quarter into a sought-after treasure that's in high demand across the numismatic world. One of the key features that makes the 2001 Kentucky Quarter so valuable is the presence of doubling errors, commonly known as doubled die coins. This error happens during the minting process when the coin's design is struck more than once with a slight shift, creating a doubled image effect. On this Kentucky Quarter, you can often spot doubling on the inscriptions like Kentucky or even the year 2001. This kind of mint error is highly prized because it's relatively rare and instantly distinguishes the coin from the millions of regular quarters out there. Collectors prize these double die quarters because they embody a fascinating glimpse into the minting process and are a testament to the coin's uniqueness. Another captivating characteristic that elevates the Kentucky Quarter's collectability is the presence of die cracks or die breaks. These are tiny raised lines or flaws on the coin's surface caused by imperfections in the coin die used during production. When you examine a Kentucky Quarter closely under a magnifying glass, you might notice thin raised lines, especially near the horse or the lettering. Each die crack is unique, turning every affected coin into a one-of-a-kind collector's item. These imperfections are not flaws in the coin's quality, but rather distinctive markers that can substantially increase the coin's market value and desirability among enthusiasts. The condition of the coin plays an essential role in its valuation. While many of the Kentucky Quarters circulated widely, those that have been preserved in mint condition without scratches or wear are incredibly valuable. A Kentucky Quarter graded as Mint State 65 or higher by recognized grading companies such as PCGS or NGC will significantly raise its worth, especially when combined with rare errors like doubling or die cracks. It's these pristine examples that collectors eagerly seek out, and demand for them has only surged in recent years as more people recognize the coin's historical and monetary significance. Recent auction results further emphasize the soaring popularity and value of the 2001 Kentucky Quarter. At prestigious auctions, error coins and flawless mint condition pieces have sold for astonishing prices, reflecting the strong collector interest and competitive bidding. These sales underscore the coin's status as a highly sought-after collectible and a valuable investment. The attention this coin has garnered in auction houses and collector circles alike proves that owning a rare Kentucky Quarter is not just about nostalgia, it's a smart and potentially lucrative addition to any collection. If you have a 2001 Kentucky Quarter sitting in your collection, I encourage you to take a closer look. Use a magnifier to inspect for any doubling on the letters or numbers and check for those rare die cracks that make your coin stand out. If you find something unique, consider getting it professionally graded. It could make a huge difference in unlocking its true value. Remember, in the world of coins, knowledge and careful observation can turn an ordinary quarter into a priceless treasure. We'd love to hear from you. Have you ever found a rare Kentucky Quarter or any other state quarter with interesting errors? Share your stories and questions down below in the comments. This is the perfect place for collectors to connect, learn, and celebrate their shared passion. Every coin has its story, and your discoveries could inspire someone else's next big find. Especially, we're diving deep into the fascinating world of the United States $quarter coin from 2010, specifically the Hot Springs National Park Quarter. This coin is much more than just a piece of currency. It's a captivating tribute to one of America's oldest national parks, and it has become a shining star in the numismatic community. If you think quarters are just everyday coins, think again. The 2010 Hot Springs Quarter boasts unique qualities and rare minting errors that make it a prized possession for collectors all over the world. So, listen carefully and get ready to discover why this quarter is turning heads and commanding impressive value in today's market. The Hot Springs Quarter stands out for its detailed design that showcases the iconic Hot Springs National Park in Arkansas. With steam rising from the warm springs and the picturesque landscape in the background, this quarter beautifully captures the essence of the park's natural beauty and historical significance. But beyond its artistic charm, what really makes this coin a collector's gem are the specific mint errors and variations that occurred during production. These subtle but fascinating anomalies are the reason this quarter has skyrocketed in demand and is highly sought after by numismatists worldwide. One of the most notable features collectors are hunting for in the 2010 Hot Springs Quarter is the presence of doubling errors, also known as doubled die coins. This minting mistake happens when the coin's design is struck twice, causing a noticeable doubling effect on lettering or images. On this particular quarter, doubling is often seen on inscriptions such as Hot Springs or even the date 2010. This error is not only visually intriguing, but also remarkably rare, instantly boosting the coin's value and desirability. Identifying these doubled die coins requires a keen eye and sometimes a magnifying glass, but the reward is well worth it for collectors aiming to add something truly unique to their collections, in addition to doubling errors. Some 2010 Hot Springs quarters display die cracks or die breaks, small raised lines or imperfections on the surface caused by wear and tear on the minting dies. These tiny cracks create distinctive markings that are unique to each coin and serve as a hallmark of authenticity and rarity. When you inspect these quarters closely, especially near the lettering or design details, you might spot these raised lines that add character and collectability. Coins with clear die cracks are often more valuable because they tell a story about the minting process and stand out as one-of-a-kind specimens in a sea of ordinary quarters. The condition of your Hot Springs quarter plays a critical role in its market value. Coins that have been well preserved, maintaining their original luster and free from scratches or signs of circulation, are especially prized. Professional grading companies such as PCGS or NGC often rate these coins, and those that achieve higher grades can command premium prices at auctions and private sales. Collectors are always on the lookout for examples in mint state condition that also feature the rare minting errors, because combining these two factors makes for an incredibly valuable coin that is highly collectible and a fantastic investment for the future. Speaking of auctions, recent sales have shown just how hot the market is for these error-rich Hot Springs quarters. At notable auction houses, coins with doubling errors or significant die cracks have fetched impressive bids, often exceeding expectations. These sales not only highlight the strong demand for this quarter, but also prove its status as a highly collectible and sought-after piece. The competition among collectors to secure these rare coins is fierce, reflecting a growing appreciation for the Hot Springs Quarter's unique charm and historical significance. If you're lucky enough to own a 2010 Hot Springs Quarter, I highly encourage you to take a close look for any signs of doubling or die cracks. Use a magnifying tool to inspect the details, especially the lettering and date. If you do spot something unusual, consider having it professionally graded to unlock its full market potential. Remember, every collector's journey is about discovering hidden gems, and this quarter could be your next treasure waiting to be revealed. We want to hear from you. Have you found a Hot Springs quarter with interesting errors or any other state quarters with unique features? Share your experiences and questions in the comments below. This community thrives on your stories and insights. Your discoveries might just help someone else recognize a valuable coin in their own collection. Next coin, we're zooming in on a truly fascinating piece from the United States Mint, the 1999 Connecticut Quarter from the famous 50 State Quarters series. At first glance, it might look like any other quarter in your pocket, but this particular coin holds secrets and surprises that make it a prized gem in the world of numismatics. This coin is not just a tribute to Connecticut's rich heritage, but a rare collectible that has captured the attention of serious collectors everywhere. So listen carefully, because this video will uncover the unique features, fascinating mint errors, and incredible value behind the 1999 Connecticut Quarter that you absolutely need to know. The Connecticut Quarter celebrates the Constitution State, featuring the famous charter oak tree, a symbol of independence and resilience. Its detailed design is not only beautiful but holds deep historical significance, making it a favorite among collectors who appreciate coins with meaning and artistry. However, what sets certain Connecticut quarters apart is the presence of rare mint errors and unique variations that elevate these coins far beyond their face value. These minting anomalies have propelled the 1999 Connecticut Quarter into a highly sought-after category, turning it into a collector's treasure. One of the most exciting aspects of the 1999 Connecticut Quarter is the occurrence of doubled die errors. This minting mistake happens when the coin's design is struck more than once in slightly different positions, creating a doubling effect on letters or images. For this quarter, collectors often look for doubling around the word Connecticut or the date 1999. Such doubling is subtle but unmistakable under magnification, and it transforms an ordinary quarter into a rare and valuable piece. Coins with clear double die errors have sparked intense bidding wars among collectors and have become some of the most prized examples in the 50 State Quarters series. Another notable feature to watch for is die cracks and die breaks, which appear as raised lines or irregularities on the coin's surface. These tiny cracks occur naturally as the dies wear down during the minting process, and each crack is unique to that coin, making it an unofficial signature of rarity. On the Connecticut Quarter, these die cracks often show up near the tree or along the edges of the coin, adding a layer of distinctiveness and character. Coins exhibiting prominent die cracks are highly collectible because they reveal the story behind the minting process and enhance the coin's desirability among collectors. Condition is everything when it comes to maximizing the value of your 1999 Connecticut Quarter. Coins that have been carefully preserved and show no signs of circulation damage, featuring sharp details and original luster, are incredibly valuable. Grading services like PCGS and NGC have certified many of these quarters, with higher grades driving the price exponentially. Collectors specifically hunt for mint state examples that also display rare errors, creating a perfect storm of scarcity and condition that commands top dollar in the marketplace. Recent auction sales confirm the strong demand for these rare Connecticut quarters. Some have sold for astonishing prices, especially those showcasing dramatic doubling or well-defined die cracks. These sales provide solid proof of the coin's increasing popularity and value, reinforcing its status as a must-have for serious numismatists and state quarter collectors alike. The vibrant collector community actively searches for these coins, making it a highly competitive market that rewards those who know what to look for. If you own a 1999 Connecticut Quarter or come across one, I highly encourage you to take a magnifying glass and inspect it closely. Look for any signs of doubling in the text or date, and check for raised lines or cracks on the surface. If you spot these rare features, consider getting the coin professionally graded to unlock its full potential and maximize its market value. Remember, every collector's dream is to uncover a hidden gem, and this quarter might just be your next exciting find. We would love to hear from you. Have you found a 1999 Connecticut Quarter with unusual features, or do you have questions about your coin collections? Drop your comments below, share your stories, and connect with fellow collectors. Your experiences could help someone else discover a valuable treasure in their own collection. Last unique coin. We're diving into one of the most captivating and sought-after coins from the United States Mint, the 2009 Guam Quarter dollar. This coin isn't just a piece of currency, it's a celebration of Guam's rich cultural heritage, featuring iconic latte stones that symbolize strength and endurance. But what truly sets this quarter apart from the millions minted is its rarity and the fascinating mint errors that can make it an absolute gem for collectors worldwide. So listen carefully and enjoy this detailed journey into what makes the 2009 Guam Quarter a highly prized treasure in the coin collecting community. The design of the Guam Quarter is a stunning tribute to the island's history, showcasing the distinctive latte stones alongside a swaying palm tree. This intricate artistry alone has made the coin a favorite among collectors who appreciate both its beauty and cultural significance. However, the real excitement comes from the unusual errors that appear on some of these coins, turning an otherwise common quarter into a rare collectible. Among the most notable errors is the double die variety, where parts of the design, often the lettering of Guam or the year 2009, appear duplicated due to a misalignment during the minting process. This doubling effect creates a striking visual and instantly increases the coin's value and desirability, another fascinating feature that collectors hunt for are die cracks and die breaks, small raised lines or marks that occur when the coin dies start to wear or crack during production. These imperfections might sound like flaws, but in the world of numismatics, they add an element of uniqueness and rarity that drives collectors wild. On the Guam Quarter, these die cracks often appear near the latte stones or along the coin's edges, and each crack tells a unique story about the coin's creation, making those specific coins even more valuable. Spotting these cracks requires a keen eye, but the payoff for collectors can be tremendous. Condition is always king when it comes to coin collecting, and the 2009 Guam Quarter is no exception. Coins that retain their original luster and sharp details, free from wear or damage, are especially prized. When combined with a rare error like the double die or prominent die cracks, a high-grade Guam Quarter can command incredible prices in today's market. Grading by professional services like PCGS or NGC adds even more credibility and confidence to these coins' values, further fueling demand among serious collectors and investors. Recent auctions have proven just how hot the market is for these coins. Rare examples of the 2009 Guam Quarter have sold for remarkable sums, with competitive bidding pushing prices far beyond what most would expect for a quarter minted just over a decade ago. These sales not only confirm the coin's growing status among numismatists, but also highlight its investment potential for those fortunate enough to own one. The combination of cultural significance, artistic beauty, and rarity makes this quarter a shining star in any collection. If you own or come across a 2009 Guam Quarter, it's essential to examine it closely. Look for doubling in the lettering or date and inspect for any raised lines that might signal die cracks. Using a magnifying glass or jeweler's loupe will help reveal these subtle details. If you find one with these rare characteristics, having it professionally graded is a wise move that could unlock significant value and bring you recognition in the collecting community. We'd love to hear your stories. Have you discovered a 2009 Guam Quarter with these exciting errors or unique features? What questions do you have about identifying or valuing your coins? Drop your comments below and join the conversation. Your experiences could help others uncover hidden treasures in their collections. To wrap up this fascinating exploration, remember that a rare, error-bearing 2009 Guam Quarter in excellent condition can reach values up to $20,000. This remarkable figure reflects its high demand and incredible collectability. Keep your eyes sharp, stay curious, and happy collecting.